Hi, my name is Adrienne Wilson. I'm with IdeateTV, and I'm here with Meloddy Gao. Meloddy, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Meloddy, you're here with a film in the LA Asia Pacific Film Festival. Can you tell us about it?
Of course. I'm one of the 2025-2026 Armed with a Camera Fellows. My film is titled Ramen Western, and I'm the director-producer.
I am already obsessed with the title. Can you tell us about the film?
Of course. Ramen Western is an animated short film about a little girl who goes from Chicago, Chinatown to California by train to learn more about what the American West means to her. And along the way, her sidekick is a bowl of sentient ramen.
I love it. Okay. That's awesome. What inspired you to tell the story?
I grew up in the Midwest.
Okay.
I'm originally from Indiana, from the suburbs. And growing up, I didn't have a lot of connection with Asian American history in the textbooks. And so I moved out west for grad school. And over the past few years, I think just exploring more about identity and having a lot of questions. One of the questions that unexpectedly became central to the film is, where are the Asian cowboys?
I have wondered that.
And just like the American West, the history there. Being Chinese American, I've heard about some of the histories of railroad workers or gold miners, but never really saw that in textbooks. And so this was a way of reimagining it in a very fantastical way.
Like, where were all the Asians during the Great Depression? Like, what happened?
Like, they were there, but they just didn't make it to the textbooks.
Right. Very cool. So this is an animated short.
Yes.
Can you talk about your journey through animation?
Of course. I'm actually a documentary filmmaker by training, but I really wanted to challenge myself, and I felt like this film with a sentient bowl of ramen would be a little bit difficult to cast for live action. So we decided to go with animation, and I worked with a team of over 50 other filmmakers who were artists, composers, animators, and they just brought the film to life. So it's an 8-minute film, and there's over 10,000 frames of hand-drawn animation.
Oh my gosh. That's phenomenal and super impressive. Wow.
It really was. Every single artist that worked on this film just also really cared deeply about the story, and I think you can really see that in the film, is like the love and care that went into animating all of the characters.
Okay, I have to ask, what is it like working with such a big team?
It was honestly really fantastic. It was all virtual. So we worked with a team of artists from all over the world. We had folks in Mexico and France and Australia, Hong Kong, all around the world. And we just put out an open call on social media.
Oh, I see.
Just an open call for artists. And we got wonderful feedback and wonderful submissions. And so
I was going to say, like, if that was in person, that would have been a baller, like, rap party.
It would have been a baller rap party, and I dream that one day we can get everybody in the same room.
That's awesome. So you talked about why you went into animation as a documentary filmmaker first. Like, were there any challenges you had to navigate switching mediums?
Definitely a lot of learning curve there. I think the film, there's a lot of themes that remind me of documentary. I think I like longer takes where you sit with things for a little bit longer. Music also played a really big role, a lot of cowboy Chinese inspired Western music, and that helped with the transition. But learning about all the work that goes into animation at each stage. There's someone who does the rough animation, someone that goes in and does color cleanup, and then it gets all composited together. And these were all words that were unfamiliar to me when I started the project, and so learned a lot through the process, and really grateful for having a team that really trusted me.
So are you still team documentary or team animation now?
Maybe I'll make an animated documentary one day.
Oh my gosh.
I just have a place in my heart for both.
Okay, that's awesome. I mean, that's great that this passion fostered a brand new interest as well.
Yes.
Okay, very cool. So the story, though, what about the story is so important that it needs to be a message today?
There's so many things. I think the film, both the creation of the film and also the themes in it, really are a testament to the power of community. Within the film, there's a scene where there's a lot of Asian American activists that are drawn and shown on screen. Activists like Grace Lee Boggs or Yuri Kochiyama, who really were trailblazers for a lot of the Asian American movements, and built a lot of solidarity between communities. And so I think as we continue through this political climate and as we continue to fight for social justice and positive social change, just knowing that we stand upon the shoulders shoulders of giants, and that we're never really alone in this journey ahead.
Awesome. I mean, seeing that you started off this journey trying to find your own community, like how do you feel now today?
I feel really grateful. The Visual Communications AWC Fellowship, I found a lot of community within both the mentors and the other fellows, really leaned on everybody else throughout the process, and just really grateful. I think sometimes it feels like being Asian American, especially from the Midwest, I feel like a little bit of an oddball. But when I'm in community with everybody else, just realizing how supportive it is. Like being a filmmaker, I think can be a very lonely journey. And I think one of the biggest takeaways for me throughout this fellowship and process was that I don't have to make films alone anymore.
Oh, that's awesome. Melody, for our viewers, can you share with them where they might be able to find you or keep up to date with your journey?
Of course. We have an Instagram account at Ramen Western, and our film will also be screening at CamFest and Happy Fest, with more festivals to come.
That's so awesome. What about for you personally, like if they wanted to follow your journey?
My Instagram is at Meloddy Gao Loves Whales.
I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time. It was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you, Adrienne.